Hey guys, this is That's Lace and Things, and I have here two of the Wandrd PRVKE bags. This is the 31 liter, and I have a review of this bag. Please check out my description down below, and you can see the full review of this bag. Now, I just got this 21 liter, and I want to compare it with a 31 because I'm still thinking which one am I gonna bring on my latest trip. Now, as you can see, this is already full, and with everything inside except for the main camera, I took out the main camera, but this is about, let's see, this is about 18 to 19 give or take, depending on where you're gonna measure it in height. And you can see this one right here without anything on it, probably about 17 to 18 give or take. Now the width, this one is about 13, and the 21 liter is about 12, so definitely smaller. And this one is deeper. I think this one is about, including the back, when you measure it you have to include the padding at the back, so at the thickest this thing is around 9. Yes, at the thickest this thing is around 9, so keep that in mind if you're gonna bring this as your personal item bag. And always check your airlines when it comes to the measurement of the bags that you're gonna carry. If you're bringing this as a carry-on, should not be an issue, but as a personal item this might be too big, so keep that in mind. Now this one, without anything in it, 7. I feel like that if you push this, this is going to be around 8, so still okay as a personal item bag. Now let's take a look at this more, and then I'm gonna put this one down for now. There you go. Now, for all intents and purposes, this 21 liter is a copy of 31 liter, and as you can see, if I start on the side here, you see you have the quick access port here, and if I open it up, you got 2 zippers in here as well. There you go. And here you go. Now let me grab something so I can show it to you. All right, I'm back. Okay. Take a look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but take a look at that. So there is a cube inside, and one of the things that the cube does is limit what you can put inside. As you can see here, right here, this is part of the cube. It's hard to see, but this is already part of the cube, so now you're already limiting the opening by having the cube inside. And then the height, take a look at that height right there. This is very, very, let me just see if I can get that height for you. It's hard to do that. Let me put this down so I can get the measurement of this height. That's barely 3 inches. You got barely 3 inches of height in here. So what are you gonna put in here as a camera, right? I'll show you that again. That's barely 3 inches in height. And then the width, because of this part right here, now that gives you an opening of about 7 inches. Now if you have a small camera, which I do, I'm gonna show you. Canon M50, you should be okay, right? Should be okay. Canon M50 is small enough. Now go with something a little bit bigger, Canon R50, and it's still gonna go in, but it's not going in, and I'm going to show you why. This thing has a 14 to 35 lens and it's not going in there. We're going to open it up so I can show you. Okay, and the other thing with this one, this bag right here, it's not that easy to close, especially when it comes to this corner. See that? So yeah, it's not that easy to close. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't want it to be very easy to open, very easy to close, because then if that's the case, then somebody could easily open it and, you know, without you knowing it and taking what's inside. Now, it's got the strap right here. It's a compression strap, same as the 31 liter. And it's got this extra pocket in here at the back, smaller, but you have the lanyard for your key. So same thing as the 31 liter again. On top, you got this pocket right here. And again, with this soft material inside, everything's dark. Soft material inside, you could put your glasses, you could put in your phone. So that should be a good spot for it. Again, when you have something inside on top, it's gonna limit this space right here. So also keep that in mind. On the other side, you got the water bottle. So again, as you can see, it's not that easy to open. So you can expand it right there. So water bottle or a tripod if you want. I'm gonna close that. And of course you have the handle right here. Again, I wish this is a little bit shorter, but this is shorter than the one from the 31 liter. I wish it's still shorter. And then at the back, you have this strap right here with a nice padding. So breathable air mesh right here. Same thing with this one. And on your back, you got this foam padding right here, breathable air mesh. And then you got this right here in the middle, you know, so it's going to be comfortable. And of course, just like the other one, you have this strap for your carry-on if you're going to put it in the handle. And right in the underneath is a pocket, just like the 31 liter. See if I can get through that. So there's a pocket right there for your money, passport, things like that. Now let's open this thing up. And where did that zipper go? You got two zippers. Now this one is easy. Open, and there we go. So let's switch views. Now right here on this side, just like the 31 liter, you have a space for a laptop. Now let me see if I can grab my 16-inch, see if this thing fits. So I got my 16-inch here, put that in there, no problem at all, it fits. Okay, and you got a secondary pocket right here for a tablet, and it should be fine. You could put a tablet in here. Let me see if I can grab that. Here, no issues at all. Now, going to here, again, similar to the 31 liter, you got two pocket on top. Could be for batteries, for your cables, or for your SIM cards or SD cards. And here as well. I could put a mouse in here, SD card holder. Now, again, keep in mind, the more that you put on your laptop, if you have an iPad or a tablet, the less space you would have on this pockets right here, the tighter it gets. So this is already tight, so it's gonna add to the bulk of whatever you're putting in here. It's gonna add to the bulk of the bag. Keep that in mind. Now let's go to this side. Let me just take that off first. Good thing you can fit a 36-inch laptop, no issues. Okay, the other side. Okay, you have access to the top right from here. You could do this like that. Okay, I haven't really opened this one up yet, so as you can see, what do you have inside? Okay, you have this one for a waist strap, and then you have your exterior straps. Now this one, same thing with the 31 liter. Just see that. Same thing with the 31 liter. You have a pocket right here, so you could put some coins, probably some SD cards or any small item, so you can access it fairly easy. And then you can access also, just like I said, you can access the top from here. Now the 31 liter, of course, has a bigger space on top, so also keep that in mind. So for all intents and purposes, this bag is good. However, I do have one main issue with it, and we're gonna take a look at that closer. And here you go. This is the camera cube. One issue. First issue that I have, these are so thick. What are you gonna put inside here? I don't know. I mean, look. Measure this thing. It's less than 8 in height. Normally, the normal bags would have at least 9 inches in height, and then the width, you got barely. The width is not bad, 11.5, but because of the design of this bag, the design of this cube, that width is pretty, I wouldn't say very useless, but not very useful. Let's put it at that. I'll show you why again. The other problem with this, because of the cube, look at that. You barely have 4 inches of depth in here. So let's take this off, and I will show you why this cube is a problem. Okay. Take this off. Now the flap goes in here, and the reason for that is if you take the flap off, there is no protective padding on the side. So this is just the no protective padding at all. So if you remove this, you have no protection. Okay, so let's take a look at this bag. Okay, now this right here goes on here up to the bottom. That's taking up unnecessary space. You know what Wandrd could have done is to make this so it can be completely removed. And then now, I don't know if you could see it, but you could clearly point out that there's a problem with this cube, and I will show you again why. Measurement on top. This is about 8. Okay, and it's already very, short. Here, it's only 7.5. Now you even have less space. And look at the way that this thing is made. So it's tapered from here to here. It's tapered. So now you have less space. Okay. If I have my Canon M50, you're good. Small lenses, small camera, you should be okay. Okay. Let me put it back first. Now when you put it back in the bag, it's compressed. It's even more compressed. Now you have lesser space. Okay, you know what? Let me take it out. The best thing that Wandrd could have done with this bag is remove this entirely. Oops. Now, let's see if Canon is really a good camera. So, that bell. Oh, it doesn't have a battery. See? Push the lens. No issue. That's why I like Canon. This thing is stop. There you go. That's what happens. Okay, now I'm gonna put this back. And again, this one goes to the flap. You know, I saw a lot of reviews on this bag, and you know what the first thing that I see on the title? Best bag ever. They would say that this is the best bag ever. And I was like, wow, it's the best bag ever. I should get one. I like camera bags. I should get this. This should be in my collection. Oh, this one goes here because it's the best bag. It's the best bag they've ever used. And now that I got it, it was like, what the heck? What the heck am I gonna do with this? Okay, if I had this camera right here, yeah, small lenses, but this one doesn't have a hood. Look, it doesn't have a hood, and it's already very tight. What do I have here? 2 inches, and on the side, 2.5, 2.5. What else am I gonna put here? Okay, let's see. I see them put this camera in, or put this lens in here. This is 70 to 200 f4. Drop it in there. Oh, see, you can, but it's too tight. It's too tight. And here, I don't know, few other stuff, but you get what I mean. This is a very tight cube. Now, think about this guy right here is an R50, and I got the 14 to 35. Okay. Look at that. That is so tight. And look here. Look at how much space is wasted here. That's the cube right there. That's the cube. See this? See this right here? That's the cube. That's a lot of space wasted. Wandrd could have gotten rid of this cube and made it specially. So it's like the Wandrd Lite, where it doesn't have a cube. Best camera bag ever, they said. They said, yeah, this is so good. This is my ultimate bag. No, no, no. See this part right here? See that wasted space? Right there? Right? So it feels to me that this bag is not even originally made for this. Oh, sorry, this cube is not even really originally made for this bag. Wasted space on top, wasted space on the side, at the bottom. See, without the cube, this bag would have a depth of about, let's see how much I can get with that. I could get 5 inches at least. 5 inches at least. And then the height without the cube would be around 8.5. That's not great, but that's decent. And then the width, 11. Okay. Best camera bag ever. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And this, look at this thing. What is this? I don't know. I mean, if you go to my review on my description, you're gonna see what I did with my 31 liter to make everything fit. And that's a 31 liter, an additional 10 liter. When I was buying this bag, the lady told me don't buy it, buy the Provoke Light because it has more space, and I did believe her. My problem is when I tried the Provoke Light, it was digging into my back because it's so short. Now I was wondering, what if I put weight on it? Now it's gonna be digging more in my back. Okay, final thoughts on this bag. It's good and bad. I like the design. It's nice, and I'm a fan of this color. That's why I bought the same color. I like it. I like the material. The material is really, really good. I like this logo right here. I like all these places where you can put straps. You have straps on this here on the front. You have straps on the bottom. You have straps on the side. I like that. I like the roll top. Not 100%, but I do like it. I like that you can access it from the back. I wish I could access it from the top without opening the roll top. I've seen bags did that. I like the space for the laptop. As you can see, I was able to fit a 16-inch in here. I'm not a very big fan of this. I don't know. This is too much. I mean, 1, 2, or 3 would be enough. That's just a lot. Now, this thing, I'm not a fan of. I mean, it's hard to put on and off. It takes really getting used to. I wish it's they did something simpler. And I've seen that they're already selling this as a separate item, so that means this thing is not gonna last. If you're already selling this as a separate item, or somebody's gonna lose it because of the way it was made. And it's hard to adjust. Once you put it in, the only way to adjust it, you have to remove it. You have to remove it before you can put it back in. So you can't just slide it up and down. I like the waist strap. The major thing that I don't like with this bag is the camera cube. I think that's a total fail. With the Wandrd, it's a lot of wasted space, and it just makes carrying camera gear on this bag very difficult. It's difficult to organize them. It's difficult to get them out. It's difficult to get them in unless you have a very small bag, a very small camera. I mean, look at that. There you go. And I'm using my light here because a lot of times when I look at the people looking at this bag, I can't really see what they're showing because there's no light. And this thing is dark inside. See that? So yeah, if you're using probably an M50, a very small mirrorless, this is for you. It's fine. But if you're using something, even an R50, something similar to the size of an R50, no, it's just not gonna cut it. The 31-inch would be better, although it's too big that I don't know if I can take it as a personal item bag, which that was my main purpose of buying this bag. And then I'm gonna light up again. Look here on this side right here. See all those wasted space? Not only this thing is a wasted space, it also made accessing the bag difficult from the side because of the way that this was created. This should have been the same size as this. They forgot. And the problem is that they're not going to be able to slide it in because of the design. They should have made it so that this flap right here can be removed, so you can just insert it separately. Same thing at the bottom. Look at that. Wasted space here. It just made made it difficult to access the camera from the side. Right here, again, on the side here. See that wasted space right there? I could, you know, see? That's a wasted space. And once again, thank you for watching. And if you're asking what I'm gonna do with this bag, I can't return it. Unfortunately, from where I bought it, there's no return. Everything is final sale. So I'm still gonna think of if I'm gonna keep it. Definitely I'm gonna keep the 31 liter. This one, I don't know. I'm trying to find another cube that will fit inside to replace what this one has, or probably I'm gonna mutilate that bag right there, cut up the, you know, even if I do that, I still have to contend with the lack of space inside the cube itself. So what do you think I should do with this bag? Probably sell it. I don't know. The best bag ever. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to click that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when a new video is out. I will see you on my next one. Bye.